Well, today on the block is a Solo 635 Mark III. These are quite a good saw. I think they're 10.5 horsepower when they came out. It's written on the side of the cowling. I've got a Mark II up here. There's one there. They're slightly different to each other. There's Mark 1s and Mark 2s. I can't tell the difference between Mark II and Mark 1. I have my theories. Like, there's another one up there, yellow one. I think that's a Mark 1. But Mark III's have got a window piston. And yes, kids have been doing my fingers. We're in lockdown because of the coronavirus. Thank you, China. I poured this saw a little bit. Not much, because this one's got a needle bearing up here in the connecting pin or gudgeon pin. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't do it. Now, this is a Mark 1 or Mark 2. Totally different. The connecting pin on this one is way lower, so I don't know if that means it's got a shorter con rod. It'd have to. I'm not sure how it would work. Yeah, probably shorter con rod. This is the matching cylinder of that one. This is Mark III. You look at the cooling fins, they match, except this one's got circles on the side. This one doesn't have those circles. They appear to be the same. Looking at the Chesterfield chambers, there's the Mark 1, there's the Mark III. So I've changed the degrees a little bit. That's the intake on Mark III. So they look basically the same. So I changed the degrees a little bit. So now you did have 15 degrees blow down. Now I've changed to 18 degrees blow down. I've changed the intake timing to 73, 74. It was 71. So these things pull like a diesel. So I don't want to over rev because it is a vintage chainsaw. This piston is a new piston. I was given some parts when I bought all these other saws, but the piston, I didn't know what it was. It was missing a little piece here, so they never used it. And I didn't know what it fitted, but I pulled it down and found it was a match to this saw, so I got rid of the old piston. The piston had wear marks because these got terrible air fills, and I replaced that. Now they both have steel liners. That's steel, so I've had to sand to make sure and polish it so to make sure there's no sharp marks. They're both steel, so the designs will last a long time. And they take time to bed the bearings in the rings compared to other stuff. So I'm going to do a gasket delete because when I pulled it apart, it wrecked the gasket, just blew it apart. So the retaining screws, that's what they are, a screw. I want to get some Allen key screws to pull the saw down. Now these Mark IIIs or Mark II or Mark 1s have a stud with a nut. Little nut goes under there. So this one goes through the top. There you go, there's the biggest difference. There's no holes for the top. That must be the main difference. I haven't put this one in degrees wood, so I like to see the difference, but I've got another one up there. So I think that's a Mark 1 up there, the yellow thing. But yeah, I'm curious to see this going real. Alright, thanks for watching.